This says, Black people are a race, nourishing themselves as if they are Caucasians. Since Caucasians have the least amount of melanin, then Black people who eat as if they are Caucasians are giving themselves the least amount of nourishment to their melanin. This causes them to utilize their melanin the least. Therefore, Black people are nutritionally against their own melanin and anti-melanin. They are ignorantly fighting against melanin and themselves. Boom. Okay? Wake up. You eating like you're a white person. That's not our diet. Okay? Everybody's saying it on YouTube and books. It's time to wake up and get off that beast in your belly that's burning your belly like the lake of fire. Okay? Heaven is on earth, and it's time for you to start living that way and getting into yourself. 100.
Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. So we have to stop being ignorant. We have to understand that our bodies was created in the image of the Most High Yahweh, that He built us special. We are special. We are separate. Therefore, if He made us so magnificent, He gave us also a magnificent diet, a diet better than all the rest, a diet better than all the other nations. We have to adhere to that and be not ignorant of these things.
You see, I find this very interesting. First of all, we were not eating this kind of way before we went into captivity. We had a diet of our own. We ate of the herbs of the ground. We ate of the fruit of the ground, which is the herbs that the Most High gave us. He gave it to us for meat.
Genesis 1 and 29, and God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Y'all, we supposed to be eating from the fruit of the ground, the herbs of the ground. For us, it shall be meat. This is our foods. This is our substance. This is our nutrition based off how the Most High created our body. He built us specifically in such a manner where we replicate Him. We was built in His own image. Our melanin needs nutrition. It needs it. And when you eat according to how the heathen, the Europeans, the Edomites eat, you are fighting against the grain. You are fighting against your own makeup of melanin. You are fighting against your own health, your own reproduction, your own everything. We got to return back to the ancient ways. And part of our ancient ways is eating healthy diets. Leave Babylon alone and Babylon ways alone and come up out of her.
And see, captivity has caused us, this colonization has altered our mind. We're not only are we subjective to our oppressors, but we're following their very customs, their diet. Their diet is cool for them, but it's not okay for us because of how the Most High, He built us. He built us, as I always say, fearfully and wonderfully did He make us. He put a lot of thought into how He wanted to make us. He made us in His own image. We're like Him. We're royal. That means you can't just put anything inside your body. It's not built that way. It's not built, our bodies is not built to last on a European diet.
Sirach 38 and 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. So we have to be eating these herbs. Get hip to your herbs. Get up on your herbs. Put down that seasoning salt. Put down all them high sodium seasonings to flavor your food. And break out the herbs, y'all. It's time to turn back to the original herbs that grow from the ground and begin to use them as medicines and begin to use them as foods into your body, because these are natural medicines that the Most High created for His chosen people. So He's given us remedies to one of these nations to keep our bodies healthy. No excuses.
This fast food, what? Doesn't the fruit of the Spirit teach us patience? In operating in patience, it takes time to prepare a good meal. That takes time. It takes time for good home-cooked meals to get done. How in the world are we eating fast food? Meals that take 30 seconds and it's done, and they're serving it to us. They're cooking it with all this radiation. Only the Most High knows the things that they're serving us now. These are European ways. Their ways, we already know their lifespan don't stand against our lifespan. If we go tit for tat without violence or any of that, I mean, based off the whole makeup of the body, how the Most High, the physiology of the body, how the Most High created Esau and how he created Jacob. Jacob's going to live longer. Our bodies was created to live longer. These Europeans, these Edomites, these heathens, they know their bodies was not created to last long. So they eat the way that they eat because they know they're not going to last long. But then they indoctrinate us to follow their ways, to follow their diet, to follow their customs.
1 Corinthians 3:17. If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. We are the temple of the Most High, Yahweh. And our temples are holy. And we have to being holy is being separate, being set apart. So we can't follow the European diet and their customs and their ways. We're not doing things that's according to being holy. And we're not doing things according to loving our temple, our vessel, which is of the Most High. He lent this to us, and it goes in to say, the wicked shall be given into the hands of the physician. A lot of our people are given over to high blood pressure, heart attacks, diabetes, strokes, and so on and so forth. But what the physician won't tell you is all you had to do was change your diet and exercise. Change your diet, exercise. Change your diet and exercise. Go ahead, incorporate your fruits, incorporate your vegetables. Eat up the ground again, which the Most High gave it to us. He gave it to us for a reason, to make us stronger, wiser, smarter, healthier than all the other nations. It's a much better diet. Why do you think when the heathens want to get healthy, what do? They say, let's go on a Daniel fast. What Daniel do? Fruits, vegetables, no artificial foods, none of that GMO stuff, all natural stuff, water. So we got to get back on it. It's time to elevate. Elevate your mind, elevate your spirit, elevate your body, and get back in. Tap into your frequency that the Most High gave to you.
We're not supposed to touch pork. Let no one eat it. Pork is full of pus. It's abomination. They don't sweat. They eat anything. They eat their own cubs. They eat poop. They eat trash. Anything in their sight, a pig will eat. Swine is an abomination. We're not supposed to touch it. And our people stay eating pork. You're cutting against the grain. You're going against your own well-being. You're going against your own health. And we have to take that into consideration. Crab, lobster, shrimp, crawfish, all these are abominable foods. We have to go back to Leviticus 11 and find out how we're supposed to eat.
3 John 1 and 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. So, as the holy children and chosen people of the Most High, being Israelites, we are supposed to have prosperous lives, healthy lives. We're not supposed to be dealing with sickness and diseases, And a lot of our people are being judged and punished according to how they're treating their temple, because we have to remember our body is not our own. The Most High lent this to us. And the way that we treat our bodies, the way that we treat our vessels is essentially, how we feel about the Most High. And that's how deep you have to take it, because that's what it is.
Repent and keep the law, statutes, and commandments.